Hey, day 10. Day 10 into my mental health leave. Today I want to discuss with you a question. Well, can't say discuss because I can't hear you. The question is, when is a good time to give up? On a promise, on a plan, on something that you committed to? Because today I've been reflecting myself on this topic that I noticed there were things that I committed to. At some point, I had to give up on them. There's a part of me saying this is not right because that's a commitment, that's a promise, that's something that you announce to people around you, announce to whoever is receiving that thing. So you shouldn't give up. But on the other side, there's a part of me feeling that's what I needed to do because things change. Our priorities change. Situations change. So, what is true at the time of that commitment? What is true at the time of, giving that promise may not be still true when you want to give up. But naturally, there would come up a judgment, a self-judgment, saying that, it's a good quality to keep promise, right? You should keep your promise. You should, when we say commit, when we say commitment, meaning that you stick to it. You commit yourself to it. Meaning that you should not give up. So that caused some struggles sometimes. Should I give up? Should I not? Because giving up means you would be more flexible. You would reprioritize. You would let go of the things that is less important or less can't find the right word. But you would get the freedom when you're able to let go of something and pick up something else, which is probably more important at the time. How do you balance that flexibility versus the commitment? I find it hard. I didn't find an answer. So I want to hear from you too. Yeah. And there's also another level, another layer of this question is when we're facing a challenge, when we feel something is difficult, when is a good time to say, okay, I try my best? Because I don't think there is an end to trying your best. There's always something more that you can do in terms of trying your best. So I sort of believe whenever you give up on something, you're not trying your best. Right? When you give up, meaning that you are ready to not try your best. So at those moments, there usually would come a judgment on yourself. And not only judgment, but also disappointment on yourself. Oh, I thought I could do this, but turns out I couldn't. I thought I can stick to the end and make it happen, and it turns out I cannot. I thought I'm capable of doing these things, but it turned out I'm not as capable as I thought I was. So that brings up disappointment and self-judgment. And this makes me think of self-awareness. This is a word that we often use to say, to describe someone, like, are they, like, if someone is self-aware, they know what they're capable of, and they only give promises and commitments on things that they reasonably can do, right? They won't be too radical. They won't be too crazy in terms of what they commit to. Otherwise, we may say that they're not self-aware, right? Think about it. If someone is saying, I want to go to the moon, depending on where they are, depending on, the context, if it's like random person, maybe I met in my university, and they say, I want to go to the moon. I don't think that's a good self-awareness, but should we say that it's a bad thing to dream big? I don't think we should say that, right? I don't think we should kill someone's dream, right? We should be too negative on someone else's crazy dream. But what really is self-awareness? What does it mean to have self-awareness? These are all like a series of questions that I don't think I have an answer to, but I think I need to think more about them. What is the right balance between commitment and promise versus flexibility? What is the right balance between self-awareness and dream big? What is the balance between feeling confident and capable versus being what's the right word? Creative? Can't find the right word. But yeah. These are the questions that I've been thinking today. If you have thoughts, let me know. And if you want to discuss, let me know. Happy to talk to you. All right. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.